Hi everyone. So it's monthly update time again. So AJ is now 8 months old. He turned 8 months old yesterday, on the 21st of February. He's just playing in the background there. So I thought I would do a quick update on what he's been doing and how everything's going. Hey! So yeah, he's 8 months old now. So I'll start off with, sleeping. Sleeping is going pretty good. At night he is now pretty much sleeping through the night on a more regular basis than before. Sometimes he still will wake up. Like last night he woke up at 5:15 for a feed, and then went back to sleep. So when he woke up he'd been asleep for nearly 10 hours straight, so he's doing really well. He's not wrapped for sleeping anymore. He was wrapped up until last month. I think it was like the end of January I stopped wrapping him properly. I stopped wrapping him for naps, and then a few weeks later I stopped wrapping him at night time altogether. So he's not wrapped anymore, which I think is, it didn't, when I first stopped wrapping him I thought, oh my god, his sleeping's probably going to get really bad for a while or something, but it didn't. It didn't make him sleep any worse than he was when he was wrapped. Hi, I can see you. I can see you in the camera. You've got your leg stuck. You might want to unhook it. So yeah, that's going pretty good. Napping, he does 2 sleeps a day, and he's up for around about the 3 hours, 3 hour mark. That's his awake time is about 3 hours, and then he'll go down for a nap, which is sort of can be anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half, 2 hours. So he's still pretty good for sleeping during the day. So I think he's sort of got himself into a good little way. He did go through, I definitely noticed it, the sleep regression that they go through. They do one at I think it's 3 months or something, 3 or 4 months, and then they do another one. You're shaking your head no. You're shaking your head no. And then they do another one between sort of 7 and 9 months, and I have to say, probably about the 7-month mark, I noticed he went, his sleeping went AWOL. Napping was really weird, and sleeping during the night was really weird. It didn't help that he was getting more teeth at the same time, so he was a really unhappy baby for about 6 weeks. And it would get worse and worse, but yeah, it finally stopped. Hey. Do you want some help? Do you want to come over here? No? You don't want to come over here? Anyway, so that sleeping seems to have healed itself back to normal really well. So, eating, he is doing really well with eating. He really loves to eat. Anything I offer him, he will put in his mouth, and he will try it. He has not turned his nose at anything so far, except when I gave him egg. He wasn't too sure, but he was like, it's not that great, Mum. But yeah, he pretty much will eat anything that I offer him, and he can eat pretty much anything now. The only thing he's not allowed to have yet is honey, and that's pretty much it. And cow's milk as a drink. He can't have that yet, but he can have it in cooking. If it's used in cooking, that's fine. Oh, don't eat. Oh, I've got to put that on you. You can't eat it. Um, so yeah, yeah, he has, he'll have like muesli, either muesli and fruit for breakfast or toast and fruit for breakfast, and he'll either have like jam on toast or Vegemite on toast or peanut butter on toast. And then for lunch, like he has a yogurt, and he'll have another kind of fruit, and he'll either have, depending on what he has for breakfast, he'll either have like a sandwich or we've got these things called Cruskits. I don't know if you have them where you are. But yeah, Cruskits with Vegemite and cheese, and he likes that. And yeah, it's just like little bits and pieces. And if I'm doing something for myself for lunch, like some kind of wrap or something, like I might put a bit of grated carrot on his tray, or some lettuce or something, just for him to nibble at. Oh! Yeah, and then for dinner he has whatever we're having. So tonight we're having quiche, so he's going to be having quiche. So, yeah, he eats lasagna, spaghetti bolognese, cottage pie, rice risotto. Oh, what else do you want? Macaroni, mac and cheese. What else have you eaten? We were going to have, I was going to give him stir fry last night, but it ended up that it took longer than originally planned, so like by the time it was ready he was like almost going to be having a shower, so I just gave him some stuff from the night before. But yeah, he's pretty much eats fish pie, anything. Yeah, he's pretty much eats anything, which is really good, and it makes it a bit easier because I'm not having to constantly prepare something separate for him. I can just, sometimes I will just adjust it a little bit to suit him better, but otherwise he just goes at it, and it's really good. So far no fussiness, and I'm hoping that won't change. He has like, he'll have water with his meals, like to help rinse his mouth out and stuff, and if he's thirsty, because it's summer here and it's really hot, and so he drinks quite a bit of water. We still breastfeed. Now though, we're offering food before breast milk, so what I do is in the morning when he wakes up, I give him I breastfeed him, and then he has breakfast, and then we go about our morning routine thing that we do in the morning, and then when he's ready for his nap, he has I breastfeed him again, and then he'll have his nap, and then when he wakes up he has lunch, and then before he goes down for his next nap he has a breastfeed. Oh, that might be my husband. And then when he wakes up from that nap, depending what time it is, he'll either have another breastfeed or I'll give him a snack. And then he has dinner at 6, and then he's ready for bed about 7:15, 7:30, so I breastfeed him then, and then he goes to bed. So, so he's getting sort of like 4 or 5 breastfeeds a day, but he's getting a lot, like he gets a lot out of it, and I feed him on both sides, and he gets quite a bit, like he's very efficient still, and my supply has not, it's adjusting really well to our change and our needs, so I'm really happy with that. That's sleeping and eating. What else? He has 5 teeth now, and it was horrendous because from probably about the 14th of January up until it was a couple of weeks ago, he was getting one tooth after the other. He got 4 teeth in the space of about 4 or 5 weeks, 5 weeks probably, and that was really hard, and he was going through that sleep regression thing at the same time, so I was really exhausted. He was really exhausted. He was not a happy baby. But yeah, like he's got 5 teeth now, 2 top teeth and 3 bottom teeth, and so he's got much more to chomp on, and I started brushing his teeth when he got his second tooth, I think. Yeah, when his second tooth came through, I started brushing his teeth. He's got a little baby toothbrush. I don't put any toothpaste on yet, though. I'm a little bit worried about doing that. I don't want to put any toothpaste on. I just put a bit of water on there. And he likes having his teeth brushed, and then I brush his teeth, and I give him the toothbrush, and he, it's good for his gums, and, you know, he just likes it. So yeah, that's teeth. He's got 5. What else? What else? What are you doing now? No? He has this thing with shaking his head, likes to shake his head. I don't think he actually understands that, like, if I ask him something like I was before, and, like, do you want to come over? And he's like, I don't think he actually understands, but I'm trying to do nod yes now, like, getting a no and yes, so we'll get that sorted. He claps hands, and I just said clap, so he'll do it how again. If I say clap or clap hands, he'll do it. He'll sort of, if he's lying on the floor, he'll bang his hand on. If he's sitting up, he'll clap his hands together. He loves to give kisses. He's a really lovely little kisser. He loves to give kisses. If I say, can I have a kiss? He puts his hands on the side of your cheeks and he goes and gives you a kiss. And then I'm like, oh, there's beautiful kisses. And he giggles and shrieks and thinks it's lovely. And he's like, he used to only give me kisses, but now he will, if his dad says, can I have a kiss, he'll give his daddy kisses. So it's really lovely that he's doing that, and so we're really sort of making a point of saying, you know, letting him know that it's a lovely thing to do, and it's a good thing, and it's a happy thing. So careful over there, please. Sorry about that. He was getting into some stuff. So yeah, so he gives kisses. We're still practicing waving, and I think he'll get there. But yeah, he says da 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 da. He doesn't say mama or anything like that, but he'll say da 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 da. So we're just doing the whole association. Yeah, that's da da, or that doesn't work, or something like that, you know. Excuse me. But yeah, so what else? He is still not crawling yet, but he is, I mean, he rolls everywhere and he gets around really easily, as you can see. And he's really good at manoeuvring himself. He can drag himself, and he, in the last few days, he has been getting up on his hands and knees constantly and rocking back and forth, and he will, he's tried a couple of times to bring his knees, he's brought his knees forward, and then he doesn't know what to do with his hands, so he sort of just drops down and goes back onto the floor. He can sit up by himself fine, and he can move from a sitting position to being on his tummy. So once he starts crawling, then hopefully he will soon pick up to be able to push him from crawling position to sitting position. So, but yeah, he just likes doing this all day. He'll just lie on the floor and move around the floor and play with toys and hey, yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. What other things to go on? I mean, he's doing everything that, you know, an 8-month-old is supposed to be doing, quite like the norm, the average. I don't know his stats. I don't know how much he weighs, how tall he is, or anything like that. He's got a 9-month appointment. Yeah, that's the next time he goes to get a checkup. When he's 9 months old, so I will know then. My rough guess is he's probably about 8 kilos, and between 70 and 75 centimetres long. That's my rough estimate. Careful, please. yeah, that's my rough estimate on how much he weighs. Other than that, I think he's just he's just a really lovely kid, and he's such a he's just a wonderful kid, and he makes me laugh and he makes me smile, and I love ya. You love me? Do? um, so yeah, so I think that's it. 8 months. I think that is it. Yeah, I think we're done. So, unless anything amazing happens in my life in the next month, I will see you guys for our 9-month update. Bye!